Johnny English Strikes Again is the third film in the Johnny English series and stars Rowan Atkinson as the bumbling spy. I'm a fan of everything I've seen Rowan Atkinson do. He seems like a really nice guy and he's always funny. And I thoroughly enjoy Johnny English Reborn. I haven't seen the first Johnny English in absolutely ages, so I can't really judge this film against that, but I still thoroughly enjoy the second Johnny English film. There are a few extremely funny moments throughout the film. The standout sequence for me is very easily a scene in which Johnny English has to use virtual reality to familiarise himself with an upcoming mission. It's shown a lot in the trailers, but despite the fact it was in the trailers, it was still absolutely hilarious. And one point in the third act it got so ridiculous, but in a good way, that it became absolutely hilarious. And Rowan Atkinson is once again very good with the physical comedy in the film and absolutely nails certain moments in which he has to react to something that Johnny has no clue how to react to. He is not aware of the situation and just has to go along with it, and it is always hilarious. And I've got to admit, the rest of the cast does do a good job apart from the villain. Speaking of the villain in this film is rubbish. He has tired motives, he's got no character, and the actor who plays him doesn't do a great job either, I have to say. The villain was really boring and the movie was so much better whenever he wasn't in it. There were funny scenes involving him, but they were never funny because of him though. The first half of the film was nearly laughless for me. The second half is where the film really finds the spirit of Johnny English. Sure, I smiled a few times and laughed at one scene in particular about 5 minutes into the film, but the second half is where the film gets much better. And because of the second half, it makes me recommend the film as a really fun time, and I really enjoyed it. There are a few moments in the first half, like I said, that just came across as Rowan Atkinson pulling silly faces and doing really stupid things just to make the little 5-year-olds in the audience laugh, and it wasn't funny, and it just looked like it was really embarrassing for him and that he didn't actually want to do it, but they were there. And also, the film lingered on a few jokes for slightly too long, and they just kind of made it annoying. Usually these jokes are in the first half again, and sometimes they're funny, but that was only about 1 or 2 of those few jokes they lingered on for a bit too long. I would like to announce I'm going to be starting a new rating system so I can more accurately represent my opinions on films. For example, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom and House with a Clock in Its Walls are at completely opposite ends of the 3-star rating for me. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom is very low, very close to 2-star, and House with a Clock in Its Walls is very close to a low 4-star. But the fact they're both in the 3-star category makes it look as though I have a similar opinion on both of them, which I don't. And so this new rating system is going to be out of 10, and I can use scores such as 4, 6.5, 8, 5.5, etc. So I'm going to give Johnny English Strikes Again a 6 out of 10. Once again, the film really finds its stride in the second half, and if you think you'll enjoy this kind of film, it is definitely worth seeing for that second half, which was very funny. And I will say this was mildly better than Johnny English Reborn. Not by much, but still mildly better. And I really enjoyed the film and would recommend it for a fun time. That was my review of Johnny English Strikes Again, and I hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye.